Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome into the Free Money Show here, coming to you live with another episode of Across the Pond, the soccer, football, gambling show here. And starting the month off with 3 plays for September 1st. But let's recap the last episode. Not too great. It was an unfortunate day, going 0 for 3. And pick number 1, Rangers double chance plus 150. PSV just simply wanted it more. A barrage on offense and brought it to them pretty much all aspects of the game. It was 2-1 at one point, so had a slim chance for a moment, but PSV brought it to them, and much respect and best of luck in the Champions League. Nottingham Forest, moneyline, plus 125, lost the cup game to Burnley. A lot of stoppage time, but a late goal from Burnley got it done, and they will have a rematch soon with Nottingham Forest, so you can expect us to be there ready to roll. And then lastly, pick number 3, Chelsea, Deleta 20 minutes plus 130. Every time I zig, Chelsea zags, so unfortunate that I can't seem to get them right. So going to try to lay away from them for a little bit and focus on others. So start the day up 4.75 units, and as mentioned, a 3-play day for us here. So let's get into it. We start pick number 1 in La Liga in Spain. Villarreal win and over 1.5 goals plus 170 on DraftKings. It is under the game lines. Go down about midway and you'll see moneyline dash total. Villarreal had a thriller over the weekend with Barcelona that saw their 3-2 lead slip away and turn into a 4-3 loss for them. They did outperform their expected goals of 1.87, scoring 3 in the game, so good on them there. This team have let a couple late goals, allowed late punish them, and I think they will be a little bit better prepared for today, kind of taking that and knowing what they did wrong and kind of getting a chance here to exercise some demons from last week and having both of their points taken away. They will not want it to happen in back-to-back games, and this is an extremely winnable game for them today. In their first 2 games, they had an expected goals of 0.67 on average, and their opponent, Cadiz, has scored at least 1 goal a game to help out our total here a little bit. If it ends up 2-1, would be helpful. And they have shared a common opponent early in the season, both playing Barcelona, a 4-3 loss for Villarreal and a 2-0 loss for Cadiz. The Yellow Submarine, Villarreal, will be, I think, without Gerard Moreno, still suffered an injury, but if he plays, even better for us. Alexander Storloth from RB Leipzig has come to the squad and proved to be an asset, scoring last game in his absence, registering 0.32 expected goals 2 games ago, and last game 0.99 getting a goal. So Villarreal, I think, can get the job done. I would play moneyline also, but I want to get some plus money here at plus 170. Some books had about plus 110, and I think it's worth a little bit more. So that is why we are going a little bit more of a dog here in La Liga. Pick number 2, Serie A in Italy. Roma and AC Milan, both teams to score yes, minus 110. Every book pretty much has it. I played it over at FanDuel. The transfer window closed today, and Romelu Lukaku is reunited with coach Jose Mourinho. This team does lack a lethal finisher, and he had 10 goals in the Serie A games last season and will help today. I do like Tammy Abraham. Enjoyed him at Villa. Didn't really work out at Chelsea, but Roma has been off and on, and I think that having Lukaku a bit more experienced, and you kind of know what you're getting with Lukaku, so I think that transfer will help them out a lot. And Roma has scored in both of their games this season, registering a 2+ expected goals both games, and the defense has been less than stellar. Both games, expected goals allowed sub 1, and it kind of falls to that back 4 and Rui Patricio, but expected goals 0.90 and 0.36, and both games allowed 2 goals. Rui Patricio has struggled. 0 saves, 2 games ago versus Salernitana and 1 save last game against Verona. He has been kind of getting the worst of it from critics, pundits, everybody, and kind of rightfully so. I think his age may be showing a little bit, and I think that AC Milan can surely get at least 1 here today. And AC Milan has started their season great. 2 games, 2 wins, scoring 2 or more in both. And in their away game versus Bologna, an expected goals of 1.17. And the teams Bologna in that game didn't do that well, but did have a high expected goals, 1.17. So I think the Roma can also take advantage of that, even though AC Milan did keep them scoreless in the away game. And last season, in both of the games the teams played, 2-2 draw and 1-1 draw. But Pulisic playing well. Both clubs have aspirations to play UEFA Champions League next season. Roma needs a win after kind of having a not-so-great start before the international break coming up here with these World Cup qualifier games. And AC Milan playing superb. Christian Pulisic. You even have the TV personnel learning English, saying Captain America. So he's taken that team by storm early, and maybe we'll get 1 today. We then wrap up pick number 3 in the Premier League. West Ham team total over 1.5, minus 120 on BetMGM. The Hammers have had the offense rolling the first 2 games and now face Luton Town, who did us dirty last time. And in the 2 games versus Chelsea and Brighton, they allowed at least 3 goals. Now, both those teams finished very well last season, not as high as West Ham, but West Ham has shown that they can score and will be a lethal threat on offense. And Luton Town even allowed 2 goals in their cup game in midweek in the EFL against Gillingham. So it's even happening at low levels. And West Ham averaged 2.3 expected goals, and Luton Town average expected goals allowed in the Premier League games, 3.89. Mikel Antonio has scored in both games so far, and James Ward-Prowse last week had a superb goal and hopefully can get 1 for us today. Like we mentioned, Luton Town did us a bit dirty last week, but time to fade them and get back on the right track with them. So 3 plays. We start the day after a stinker last episode, but we are back. 3 plays, start the day up 4.75. Pick number 1, La Liga, Villarreal win and over 1.5, plus 170 on DraftKings. 2, going to Italy, Roma, AC Milan, both teams to score yes, minus 110. Every book has it, but I'm going to play it at FanDuel. Both offenses playing great. The back four for Roma has put themselves and Rui Patricio in a tough spot. And pick number 3, West Ham team total over 1.5, minus 120 on BetMGM. West Ham offense has been superb. Luton Town has allowed far too many goals in their Premier League start. So going to take advantage of that. But thank you all for listening. Appreciate it as always. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to this weekend. Plenty of games, and we'll be back at it Saturday and Sunday for sure. So again, appreciate it, and see you next time.